Neil! First of all, I'd like to congratulate everybody here. If you're in the room here, it means you're either extremely talented, extremely good looking, or extremely wealthy. The most important thing is that every one of you is Paul's best friend. So from all of you as Paul's best friend, naturally the question I get asked the most is, what was Paul like as a kid? Well, in general, he was actually a wonderful and loving brother, but I still have a few resentments, whether it was that dog fight incident we heard about earlier. The times all through junior high school, whenever I'd come home, Mom was away teaching piano, Paul would lure me into the backyard and run back to the house and lock me out of the house. Every day. I'm usually a pretty calm guy, but once I got so angry that I just smashed the plate glass window. And I was the one who got in trouble. For the time that he was collecting his doctor's kit for 4th grade show and tell, and stole my eye medicine, and wouldn't give it back to me even after I got pink eye. So it's especially rewarding that once every 10 years, the last time was the 40th, that I get to be most efficient in disseminating the Sekhri family lore and what Paul was really like to the greatest number of people. At the 40th, I was able to salvage the great invention that you heard about a little bit, which was a book he wrote as a child that allowed him to engage in his creative and innovative thinking while indulging his passion for new technology and his love for household cleaning products. For this party, I think I've caused enough damage by showing this awkward pictures of him as a teen, which I uncovered when our regional went back to 5305 Bangor Drive, the house that we grew up in, and started going through the Sekhri family archives that our mother scrupulously kept in shoe boxes and cookie tins throughout the entire house. Finding things like Paul's original birth certificate and box of old Consumer Reports magazines. And a beautiful letter from Paul's grandma with an old green stamped coupon box. Anyway, since Paul commanded everything, this was a really great opportunity for me to kind of uncover the past and come up with a little time capsule of our entire childhood. So on this tiny little man out here, what I have is a collection of those memories. What we have here is all of our family videos that we edited into a movie. We have all of our reel-to-reel tapes that our parents recorded for us from the time we were like little kids until we were about 10 years old, Paul bossing my friends around at our 5th birthday party, singing the entire Little Singer songbook. I had 30 songs with him. We ran 6 Polish songs. The Marseillaise, which I think we might have back up in maybe later on, if everyone's really here. And our famous Letters from Europe cassette tape. Then when we took our first trip to India and Paris in 1975, we sent a cassette tape back to our friend Michael Sokolowski, giving our impressions of Paris and India for the first time. Interestingly, as the recording shows, Paul was mostly interested in the class of the hotel we were staying in. He loved pressing out, he hated hotels and the guests. I also found the last recording of Paul playing the Beethoven Third Piano Concerto with our high school orchestra, which he did. When I was a senior in high school, Paul was already in college and he'd been playing a lot of piano. When he came back and actually performed the concerto, he said he was going to play the concerto. We were all practicing. Paul, in his inimitable style, basically spent 2 weeks learning this piece, memorized it, and played it beautifully. And we have it to listen to now. The nana was inscribed as a Faulkner saying I found saying, "The past is never dead, it's not even past," which is a little different than the book saying, which was, the past is over. And I think, looking around this room tonight, I think the past is really, really with us. The Paul of the past was a child and young man that I found going through these archives, wrote letter after letter to our father, to our mother, to our grandmother, to his friends, just telling him how much he loved them. I found a beautiful letter to our grandmother when he was 12 years old, saying that he loved her. I found a letter that he sent to our father when he was in his 20s, saying how proud he was of his father and that he just wanted to live his life so our father would be proud of him. And when I went to our father who passed away earlier last year, went through his stuff at his bedside table, I kind of said, But the Paul that I am today is still the same guy that's always letting me know how much he loves me, whether it's like a DVD or an email or something that just shows up in the mail, suddenly something in his thoughts, let me know he's thinking of me. Or on this old Real for Real tape where he's actually recording bedside stories that he says he wanted to do, so I would sleep well with me. Paul's little kid was also a great son, whether he was making mom breakfast in bed and spelling her name in toast. And today he's still that great son. He sends her a dozen roses just for the hell of it. He gives her an all-expensive first-class trip to Provence. And makes her so special now. My passion covering these family archives shows also me looking up to my brother in so many ways. There's a video that I think maybe we'll be able to see later on, when I'm maybe 2 years old and Paul's like waving the train, and I look at him and I copy him. There's another little one of us lighting the Hanukkah candles, and I'm just standing there in admiration for him. And standing here today is just kind of an extension of that past, where I'm like, let's look at my brother right now with great admiration, to say what a remarkable person you are, and that you're my best friend. Which kind of brings me back to the beginning of the thing. Paul's my best friend. Paul often says that I'm his best friend, but how is he everybody else's best friend? But that's really the magic of Paul. That's his success in person that people recognize from the very first time they meet him. The best friend listens to you, is there for you no matter what, makes you laugh and feel good. Paul does that for all of us. It makes us feel like his best friend. And his life, therefore, is enriched. The 100 wonderful creative people that have come from halfway around the world to share this birthday with him. Paul, thank you for this wonderful party. I love you so much. And